Hi everyone, welcome to our latest webinar Wednesday. And today we're going over Apes Hill in Barbados and the Landings Resort and Spa in St Lucia with the lovely Blanca. Before we get started, just a reminder that we run these webinars every Wednesday, so be sure to check out on our newsletters and our socials which hotels or themes we're covering that week. And we also record all of our webinars and they can be found on our YouTube channel. So you can always get access to the content whenever you wish. So without further ado, I will introduce you to Blanca, who's going to cover Apes Hill and the landings today. And if you have any questions throughout, please just pop them in the chat and we'll cover them at the end.
Ellie, thank you very much. And Olivia, thank you very much for allowing me to jump on your presentation webinar Wednesday. So I'm calling it officially WW. I am sending much love and a sunny greetings from northern state of New York to all of you in London. But we together are going to take a little dive. We're going to all travel together to Caribbean. So I'm very excited to share with you two of our properties, which Ocean Hospitality represents, the Apes Hill Barbados Golf Resort and Community. And we are speaking of a property where the elevated golf resort is situated. However, we are saying that the life and lifestyle is always down to earth. And then we're going to jump to the sister property and sister island, if you will, to the Landings Resort and Spa. That is our luxurious all-suite villa resort that is nestled on St Lucia's most celebrated beaches. Wait when you will see it. And without any further ado, Apes Hill, and we're going to be quickly starting with this beautiful new resort that has opened its door in January. We've been in the market for the past 7-8 months and absolutely excited to partner with all of you from Hummingbird and hoping for many successful stories and businesses and partnerships together. We will be hosting few of you during the month of September on a FAM. So we are super excited. And I know that we will hear from everyone what the experience was from this lovely property. Just for those of you who may not know, but I bet that you do all know, because Barbados is very close to your heart as an island in Caribbean. Barbados is such a small, tiny island. And I always say, don't let the size mislead you. This island truly has it all. It is the place where grapefruits have been originated. It is the only island, Caribbean island, that is home to monkeys, believe it or not. And there are plenty of monkeys on the resort of Apes Hill, Barbados and Golf Resort. There are also many nature and beachy locations, of course, and the island itself has just started to dominate a culinary experiences. There are many upscale restaurants, and besides those, bars and nightlife and tremendous shopping. Barbados, as well as St Lucia, were the islands, are the islands in the southern part of the Caribbean that traditionally do not see hurricane. Believe it or not, we actually had a slightly gusty wind of Beryl that visited us during the month of beginning of July, but we have not suffered any challenges. Traditionally, for the past 65 years, hurricane season that normally is percolating during this period in Caribbean is hitting the northern side of the islands. Getting to Barbados from UK is very easy. There are several gateways: London, Manchester, Birmingham, and from Europe, Düsseldorf and Frankfurt. British Airways, of course, Virgin, TUI, and there are some flights on the North Atlantic as well. So Condor from Europe is flying to Barbados as well. And out of all of the Caribbean islands, I would say that Barbados has a fairly strong flight lift. There are about 14 flights that are coming down from Europe per week. Apes Hill Barbados is located kind of in the middle north side of the island. It actually shares 3 different parishes: St Andrew, St Thomas, and St James. It's located approximately 18 miles from the international airport, and it usually would take about 30 minutes by a car. And of course, Bridgetown, which is the capital, and then on a west coast, there are 2 towns that are fairly popular, Halltown and Spikestown, that are fun places to go shopping and dining. Yet, as you can see, the island may look large, but it is very, very tiny island in terms of the size. So very easily to get around and close to proximity wise to all of the northwest as well as southeast activations. And our beautiful Apes Hill, Barbados. So as I was mentioning, we have opened in January. This beautiful resort is sitting on a 1,000 feet above the sea level, and it has a gorgeous views of both Atlantic as well as Caribbean Sea. It is sitting on a geologically unique Central Highlands of Barbados that are hugging the rare underwater mountains that range, the ranges that have been risen above the sea level. So the nature is absolutely stunning. I'm going to take you on a very quick video so I can give you a little taste before we will move. 475 acres of land, ladies and gentlemen. Wilderness and nature throughout. And the monkeys. Our food and beverage outlets, tennis courts, tennis pro shop, and of course the beautiful ocean. And just a little sneak view of Apes Hill. Yes, golf resort is fairly prominent feature and amenity at this resort. However, golf is not the only attraction that will attract clientele. Those who are nature enthusiasts, those who are adventurous, those who want and seek ultimate luxury will enjoy this resort in its fullest. So not only the avid golfers, but multi-generational families, couples, anyone who is looking for something that is very unique. And those of you who do know Barbados, that has a traditional look and feel, this is an ultimate luxury for nature lovers and fitness and well-being enthusiasts. And of course, for the golfers, indeed, there are 2 golf courses, one 18-hole and one 3-hole. There are 12.5 kilometers of hiking trails. So for those who do not want to golf, they can certainly enjoy the outdoors in the beautiful nature. Again, 475 acres of land, plenty to do. There are 2 restaurants, kids club, beach access, contemporary villas that we will take a look at, and plenty of activities that are being programmed on a daily basis. Truly multi-generational families, unique celebrations, holidays, family vacations, couples, sporting unions, and potentially even some corporate retreats, if you will. Courtyard Villas, and I'm going to take you on another tour. So let's dive in. Well, I hope that you have all enjoyed touring with me for a little bit, and let us take a look at those courtyard villas that are already on sale. 3-bedroom golf and sea view villas. We have altogether 10 of those. In terms of the inclusions and the sizes and offerings, the 3-bedroom villas are in 2 stories, and they are super spacious, over, well, we would probably be talking in square meters. So we are saying about 305 square meters in a size. Ultimate modern luxury, clean lines, very stylish, creamish furnishing, minimalistic decor, full design, fully equipped designer's kitchen, 3.5 bathrooms. There is a half powder room, outdoor living with a very spacious deck that has a barbecue grill as well. So truly for the enjoyment of the outdoors. There is a 30 feet long pool. Each individual villa has its own. So it's truly a home away from home. Stay as long as you wish. Indoor dining areas, of course, televisions, kitchens, as I was mentioning, fully equipped. What is really fun and we have enjoyed is that each individual villa comes with its own electric cart. So guests can get around the golf course on their own. But if they do not wish to use car, and traditionally those who like to walk or run, or potentially those who wish to rent a bike, they can certainly do so and be a little bit more active around the resort. 24-hour security, of course, at the carport, definitely included. The way how our registration process will be, at the arrival at the main gate, guests are welcomed by our security officer, who checks their arrival and directs the guests directly to their villa. At the villa, our guest service team actually welcomes and organizes the check-in process. The entire resort offerings and amenities are being explained. Guests are being offered potential butler services or any kind of services that they would like to add to their stay to enhance their experience. So truly bespoke, tailor-made servicing, curated to anyone's needs. Our guest service team is well versed with features that are being offered on resort, of course, and very much so in Barbados. So they are also serving as a concierge, if you will. Just a few little pictures. You have seen the video. The pool, absolutely stunning. Then, the dining room, the beautifully opened French windows or doors, if you will, to the outside living. So you can have the entire atmosphere and the breeze, right, from inside, outside coming in. Bathrooms, beautifully designed. Each individual bedroom has its own ensuite. And the kitchen design of Miele with all of the modern high-end appliances. So truly a joy to stay. Hilltop villas will be coming on sale as of March of next year. There is a little difference in terms of the setting. There are no stories. It is almost like a ranch style. These villas are opulent in size, almost 440 square meters, can sleep up to 8 guests. 4 bedrooms, fully air conditioned. Of course, each individual bedroom has its own ensuite. There is a powder room. There is also a pool, not 30 feet, 35 feet for those who love to enjoy the waters and morning swim in the morning or afternoon. Fully equipped kitchens, electric car is also coming with the villa as an inclusion, and spacious outdoor living overlooking the beautiful greens and some of the waters, as the resort is having views of the Caribbean as well as the Atlantic Ocean. In terms of the inclusion, as of 2025, our courtyard villas 3 bedrooms will be also including 3 rounds of golf per stay, and our 4-bedroom hilltop villas will be including 4 rounds of golf per stay. Luxury pre-arrival package, nightly turn-down service. And for those who are staying longer in our 4-bedroom villas, we are also including complimentary 1-day premium chef experience. So choice of either breakfast, lunch, or dinner. The chef will come to the villa and of course discuss specific requirements with the guests and service appropriately. In terms of premium services, there is not only plenty to do on resort, but very much so off resort. And our very much so knowledgeable service staff, our guest service team, who is also providing services as a concierge, is able to help with any whim. Meet and greet can be arranged directly at the airport. Private chefs, if the guest wishes. Car rentals, traditionally guests who do visit Barbados do have their own cars, so there are tendencies for visitors to rent cars for the ease to get around. We have a varieties of golf packages. There are private instructors and tour guides, of course, private fitness instructors as well. So anybody from yoga to Pilates to Reikis. We have a biking trails, as I was mentioning. Hiking is available. Offering services such as grocery packages, celebration events that can be organized directly on the resort or at the villa itself, and varieties of meal plans, breakfast, half board, full board, that can be added to the stay as well. So not only plenty to do, but plenty amenities to pick from. And in terms of our beach, we do not have a beach on property. However, we do provide a beach access with a prime location at the nearby Fairmont Royal Pavilion, where we do have a secluded area with umbrellas and chairs, of course, private parking and restrooms and changing rooms for all of our guests. We provide a transportation from and to the beach. It's only about 7 minutes from the resort. So for those who do wish to enjoy the beaches, of course, there is an option at the Fairmont Royal Pavilion. For those who wish to hike, can stay directly on the property and then enjoy their pool as they wish, or wander throughout the island of Barbados and celebrate all of the beauty and nature the island can offer. So truly plenty to do. Versatile dining options. There are 2 different restaurants. Our main restaurant is the Noisy Cricket, very interesting name, Noisy Cricket, which is the clubhouse that is open for a lunch and dinner. There are certain nights where we are also offering a teams nights. Chef is providing varieties of the services. The cuisine is Mediterranean, European coastal, very crafted, specialized cuisine. The dishes made by our chef, who is actually also a consultant to Barbados Tourist Board as a culinary expert, are truly crafted to a perfection. The 20th hall is a smaller restaurant that is open for breakfast lunch and a dinner from 6:30 to 6 p.m. It is fun outdoor style of dining with international flavors, casual bites, freshly made menus. There's plenty of organic, plenty of fish, plenty of vegetables and fruits. Some of the vegetable and some of the fruits are actually grown directly on the resort, believe it or not. Just a quick little view. The upper side of the image is the noisy cricket in the evening. Then the outdoors will be the 20th hole, and then the area's 20th hole and the outdoor noisy cricket, just to let you see how inside and outside the restaurant space look like. And in terms of the golf, of course, we were talking about the golf experience. There is plenty to do for all of those enthusiasts who enjoy playing on either 18 or 9 hole. Varieties of the tees, there are special classes. We do have an amazing performance center that is designed to coach and teach those who wish to improve their golf game. Just going to quickly go through the nature. I mean, for those who not only like to hike or bike and this 475 acres of land, but playing golf in this area is truly a relaxing experience, because the views and the nature is just absolutely fascinating. Again, situated on a 1,000 feet above the sea level, there's plenty of breeze. So playing golf throughout the entire year in Barbados, where the temperatures usually are around 30 Celsius, playing golf is a breeze, if you will. The state-of-the-art golf center, next to it is our fitness center as well. In terms of the golf experience, it's probably one of the unique one, and I haven't seen it, definitely not in the Caribbean, and there might be few that are available in the US, but it is one of the most spectacular, state-of-the-art, newest biometric fitness design technology, where golfers will be able to learn and potentially adjust their swing, their posture. We do have our golf pro who is providing lessons. We take approximately 2 guests at the same time. Usually the cost is approximately $200 per hour. Very much so worth it. It's amazing experience for those who are keen on improving their golf game. But again, I just don't want to talk about golf all. There are plenty resort activities that those who do not play golf can also enjoy at the golf resort. So as I was mentioning, the hiking, there are 12.5 kilometers of hiking trails. We do have a kids club. There are leisure and fitness center activities. Spacious villa, you have seen them all. I wish to live in one of those. Water sports options, entertainment. There are organic farming, cocktail parties. Fauna and nature is truly up in the forefront to our intention, and we have had several accolades and appreciations for the way how we treat the land, as well as we nourish and work on a sustainability at this property. Well-being is very much so important. Sometimes I wish that there are no televisions, but there are televisions. But in terms of experiences and leisure activities and truly healing the mind, anything from Pilates to boot camps to jogging clubs, hiking, nature walks, farm to fork programs, and special catering to dietary restrictions. There's just so much to do on this land. Of course, we also have tennis courts, and we have paddle courts for those who are playing. And I firmly believe that the special occasions and the uniqueness of this resort is a phenomenal experience for those who are looking for something extra, something that is not a cookie-cutter Caribbean destination holiday. Perfect for weddings, honeymoons, anniversaries, engagements, social gatherings. It's a privacy in a luxury that is unpretentious and very comfortable, truly down to earth. And living in Barbados, seeing in Barbados many activities from horseback riding, water sports, catamarans, swimming with turtles, horseback riding, Cocoa Hill Forest, Walkers Reserve tours, and plenty more, and definitely a lot of shopping and a lot of dining. And everything is pretty much so in a proximity about 10 to 15 minutes from the resort. I was alluding to nature and sustainability. We have been recognized by Audubon International certification for cooperative sanctuary for golf. We have over 50 million, actually 58 million gallons of rainwater reservoir that is being exclusively used to irrigate the golf course. And it also serves an area for fishing, believe it or not. We do have about 20 beehives on a property, and children usually take the nature tours. We do have a professional team who educates kids and teaching them and showing them about fauna and about the nature and about definitely the species that are living on these lands. And again, golf is on a higher level, 1,000 feet above the water, and life is always down to earth. It's a must visit. Absolutely spectacular resort. I will be following up with everyone. I have a few unique selling points, just a few flyers, so I can send them over to you. And I know that the call is being also recorded. Both Sylvia and myself are your direct global sales partners. We work very closely with Olivia and Elia as well as Pip on selling and promoting Caribbean. So we will be your direct point of contacts. So that was Barbados, and now drum rolls, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome St Lucia. And I am very proud to share with you that Julian Alfred, who is the fastest woman in the world, has just won gold medal for sprint 100 meters in Paris Olympics. And just yesterday, she has gotten a second medal. It's a silver for 200 meters. We are very proud of this super enthusiastic lady. And yes, that gives St Lucia additional oomph, if you will. Not like St Lucia really needs it, because there is just so much to do on the island that is extremely lush. And I just came back Sunday. I was there for a trade show with North American tour operators, and it was a lot of fun. For those who have never been in St Lucia and debating if they should, without any doubt they should. There's just, again, so much to do. Lushness, from volcanic tours to mad baths to biking to ziplining to rainforest tours to horseback riding, swimming, diving. There are many activities throughout the year. We are very famous for a jazz festival that is happening in May, then Carnival that has just happened in July. And there are several Creole. October is actually going to be the National Creole Month, where truly the activities and the local culture is being enhanced and elevated. And of course, it is the destination for romance and weddings. We have been recognized for the 15th consecutive year since 2008 as the destination for leading honeymoons. And just last year, World Travel Market has recognized St. Lucia as the destination for nature and as well destination for adventure. So small island and a lot of persona. Very easily accessible from UK as well, British Airways, Virgin Atlantic and TUI. From Heathrow, of course, majority of the flight. Again, very easy. Flights are usually arriving in the afternoon, so you are at the hotel, or guests will be at the hotel just by the dinner time. The Landings Resort and Spa is located on a northwest coast of the island, close by to Rodney Bay and Pigeon National Park. It is a resort, it's a villa suite resort that is the only resort that is located on a not private, but on a very secluded 800 linear feet of beautiful beach. Let me go ahead and show you the bird's eye view. And here we go. The property is on 19 acres of land. The beach, again, 800 linear feet, surrounded with lushness. Next to us on a left-hand side is the Sandos, our competitor. And Pigeon National Park would be just beyond, it's not on this picture, but it's right beyond the Sandos. We have a private marina, but without any further view, I have a quick little view. Let's take a look. Stunning. This video always gives me goosebumps. I'm not sure how you, but that water and that view, just absolutely amazing. Again, 19 acres of land. The property has almost like a horseshoe positioning. There are 3 restaurants and 3 bars. We do have a spa and a fitness center, approximately 7,000 feet of health club and a spa with 8 treatment rooms and hydrotherapy room. We have tennis courts and a paddle courts, kids club, and of course, main restaurant, the beach club and tour car bar that is associated and linked next to it. Then there is a beautiful champagne deck that can be programmed for private events, cocktail parties, weddings, even social gatherings. And then in the lobby, the main entrance is right on the north side. In the main lobby, we are just reopening former Palms restaurant. It's now becoming a Suru restaurant. Will open on August 26th with Asian fusion dining experience. And we might probably be just thinking, why the landings? We firmly believe that the location, the northwest coast of the island with the beautiful beaches, proximity to shopping. Rodney Bay is almost like a Beverly Hills in California, or maybe like a little mini London for those who love to shop and who love to dine. So proximity, location, definitely the exquisite villas. It is still mind-boggling. And literally, I just came back on a Sunday of this week. The villa suites from 1,370 square feet to 3,500 square feet. So we are talking up to 400 square meters. 2 huge terraces. The villa suites are 1 to 3 bedrooms, predominantly 2 bedrooms, would be the highest number in an inventory. Very generous inclusions. All of the stays will be coming with complimentary breakfast, use of non-motorized water sports, access to beach ambassador, fitness club, of course, kids club, tennis courts. We have a bespoke, truly tailor-made for any ages, daily activities. We quickly touch them towards the end of the presentation. And we now not only selling the bed and breakfast option, but we also have an all-inclusive meal plan option available that is coming with premium gourmet dining at Suru restaurant as well, and coffee shop that is also included. So dining experiences, inclusions, villa suites, absolutely amazing for multi-generational families or for couples. And ideal destination makes the landing truly an exquisite resort for holiday vacation. We have seen, and we are always, and we have been welcoming our families, adventurers, wellness seekers. We have a fairly large amount of group business, but it's not the group business that will be the 200, 300. It's a smaller size. It's almost like a corporate style, 20, 30 guests together. We entertain fairly large amount of intra-Caribbean corporate heads of governments, if you will, and then sporting events, as well as those who are patronizing carnival and jazz festivals. That traditionally when we see a little bit larger groups coming in, but predominantly it would be families and couples. We do accommodate groups, but again, it will be on a smaller size. We can handle up to 100 participants. We have 101 suite units. So approximately 100 participants would be the maximum. Traditionally, we would do a full buyout when we have about 70 units occupied. In terms of the accommodations, wow, 1 to 3 bedroom villa suites, as I was mentioning, up to 400 and some square feet, very, very spacious. All suites have water views. It's either the marina, beach, or ocean front. Some of the suites are having private pools. There are always 2 terraces and very, very spacious. It's not a balcony, it's truly a very spacious terrace. On some of those, we have a large dining tables, and then the private plunge pools are available in approximately 60% of our suites. The ocean and beachfront suites do come with private butler service, and the butler service can do anything from helping you to organize activities on resort, off resort, helping you to unpack, take care of your villa suites, secure in-room dining, if you will, and literally any whim that the guest would need assistance with. Just to kind of give you a preview how the very, very opulent terraces look like. Bedrooms, each individual bedroom has its own ensuite. There are fully equipped designers' kitchens and living rooms, beautiful living rooms and dining rooms. As I was mentioning, every single villa has some sort of water view, so you cannot go wrong staying at either marina or beach or ocean front. Ensuite bathrooms, every single bedroom has one. The bedrooms are also lockable from inside. So if you do have a larger party, or if you have a larger family, because the suites can sleep 6 to 8 guests at maximum. If you have a larger parties, they all have their own privacy. In terms of the dining, we do offer 3 bars and 3 restaurants and a coffee shop. Just towards the end of 2022, which I cannot believe it's been already a year and a half, we have positioned our alfresco dining. That's a Kalalu. This is the bar and then the restaurant prior to. On a beach as well, Turquoise Beach Bar, which is linked to our beach club. Beach club is available or features breakfast, lunch, and a dinner. Breakfast is included in all of our rates. And then, as you can see here, our Weekend Lounge and Palms restaurant that is now going to be reopened with the name Suru. This is how it will look like inside. Asian style fusion Caribbean cuisine. It will have an outdoor and indoor seating with 60 guests. Family is front and center of the landings. There are plenty to do. We have 4 pools and hammocks, water hammocks, and trampolines. They are programs for teens. They are programs for young children. We do have a complimentary kids club that we offer to children of ages 4 to 12. And then teens 13 to 16 are able to enjoy very bespoke activities that are spanning from tie-dye to steel pan lessons to silent discos to Olympics, then for adults, mixology lessons and limbo dancing and movie nights and Caribbean classes, croquet tournament, cornhole, and much, much more. So truly any age can be fully entertained at the resort. We have not left in a one age group without any activities. Weddings, as weddings are so very known in St. Lucia, we of course cater to those as well. We will never have more than one wedding, just making sure that the bride and the wedding group has their privacy and their exclusions. There are several wedding packages that are also contractually available with your net rates. And there is also an option of a free package if there is a purchase of specific accommodation. And for us, for you to eventually connect with us, both of the properties, Apes Hill as well as the landings, features a special travel industry rate under code INDU, INDU. That code can be used by booking directly through the website. There are very lucrative travel industry rates for all of you to come down and see the properties and enjoy deep discounts. Landings Resort and Spa is also a member of my booking reward, so we offer an incentive program to travel industry leaders, you all. So I hope that you will all join. And to connect with us, there are plenty of the handles, of course, reservations, both of the properties, reservations at either landings or reservations apeshill.com. And then for any inquiries, either myself or my business partner, Sylvia Schooley, we do oversee both of the properties from the commercial aspect. We are their global leaders. We do their revenue management, public relations, etc., etc. So it's been absolute honor to present you those properties. I think we have, I don't know what's the timing. I could just talk and talk forever. 10:44. We have a 1 minute for questions, but hopefully Ellie will give us a few minutes more.
Thank you so much, Franca. That was amazing. I've certainly learned loads more about the properties. Apes Hill, the grounds look incredible. And I'm actually part of the fam trip that's going in September. So I'm very excited. And we'll be sure to post lots of that on our socials and in our newsletters. So make sure everyone keeps an eye out for that to see more Apes Hill content. We do have a couple of questions come through. So one of the questions is the golf course at Apes Hill exclusive to guests, or can people staying in other resorts, can they use it as well?
Exclusive. So the golf course is a member golf course. Our guests who are staying in the villas will receive, as of 2025, we do have the inclusions of 3 rounds or 4 rounds, depends on a villa. And there are some opportunities where another guest who is staying, if it is Sandy Lane, for example, may arrange with our golf pro for a round. But traditionally, it is exclusive. And it's not only us. It's actually the golf courses throughout the Barbados are pretty much so using the same dynamic. Thank you for the question, Ellie.
Oh, amazing. Thank you. That's really good to know. And for the landings, the new restaurant that's opening, what meal plans is that included in?
Great. So Suru Restaurant will be featuring Asian fusion style of menu. There's a little bit of injection of the locally inspired cuisine as well. No breakfast, but dinner options. And probably throughout the day, we may have some specific tastings, or we will be organizing, we do mixology lessons. So traditionally, we are programming that space for either intimate parties or for anything that is extra throughout the day. But usually will be the dinners at the Surus, dinner options.
Brilliant, thank you. That's all the questions. But thank you so much.
That's all. I must have been talking well, so everybody captured all of it.
Yeah, you covered everything brilliantly. It was really, really informative. Thank you so much.
Absolutely pleasure. I would like to thank you, Ellie. Thank you to Olivia as well, and of course, Pip. We are very much so honored to have the opportunity to work with Hummingbird. I know that you are just taking your feet to Caribbean, and we are very honored that you have given us the opportunity, both Barbados as well as St Lucia. Amazing partners. I'm looking forward personally to meet some of you when I am in UK in September for St Lucia showcase, and throughout our journeys, we will be speaking. Thank you for the partnership. Cheers to many successes, and hopefully, don't forget, INDU will be the special rates for you only.
Thank you so much, Bianca. That's great. Thank you so much again.
Absolutely. Pleasure. Thank you. And happy WW Day.
Bye. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.